you are currently dealing with a rodent problem or a bug problem, before you reach out to an exterminator or turn to another less than desirable method to get rid of that issue, then this right here could potentially help you out, as long as it's not a full-blown infestation. What this is an ultrasonic pest repeller. This pest repeller has been sent to me free of charge for this review, so I can show you what it looks like and just give you a little bit of background information on how this works. So this is what the pest repeller looks like. It is small and lightweight, and it is powered by this power cord right here, and you're going to plug it in on the back of your pest repeller. This is not a rechargeable device, so it doesn't need to be plugged in at all times in order to work, and it also is not recommended for outdoor use. However, you can use it in a garage, an RV, attic, anything like that, just as long as it's not exposed to the elements of the outdoors. So for this pest repeller, you have different modes that you can choose from, and you're going to navigate the different modes by the switch on the back, and you're also going to know which mode you're on by the color on top of the pest repeller itself. It's just a little ring that will light up with an LED light. So the first mode that we're going to be going over is the test mode, and what the test mode is it is a lower frequency that you can hear, because in the other modes you are not going to be able to hear the high frequency sound waves. So the test mode is simulating what the rodents or the bugs are hearing, and it is also letting you know that the pest repeller is working as it should. So this is what the test mode is going to sound like. So a little bit annoying, but that is the point of the pest repeller. One click to the right is going to bring you to the ultra mode, and that's also going to be a blue light. What the ultra mode is sound frequencies that are ranging from 22 to 35 kilohertz, so it's not one solid sound waves that the rodents or the bugs are going to be hearing. The next mode is going to be a trans mode, and that's going to be a green light on the top of the pest repeller. And what the trans mode is just a solid frequency of 25 kilohertz. And then the last mode is going to be the duo mode. The duo mode is going to be both blue and green lights, and what that mode is doing is combining the sound waves of both the trans mode and the ultra mode. Along with those different modes, there is also a day and a night mode. So for the day mode, of course, it's just going to be those high frequency sound waves that we went over, but for the night mode, there is an LED button on the back that you can press, and you can have that on both day and night, but when the sensor senses that it is nighttime, an LED light is going to flash all night in order to further disturb the bugs or the rodents. And I can show you what that looks like. So right now this room is a little bit dim, but if I turn the sensor to these lights over here, it will not work until it gets dark again. So that is a really nice feature. Of course, mice and rodents are generally nocturnal, so they're going to be out during the night, and having this LED flashing light going all night in their area is going to further disturb them. However, it is not going to happen on the first day that you use this. You need to use this continually, and you should start to see changes in about 7 to 15 days. Now, when you start using this, there is a chance that you could start seeing rodents more frequently, and that is a very good sign. That means that the rodents are getting disturbed and they're moving throughout the day to get away from the sound, which means that the pest repeller is doing what it should. Another thing you may be wondering is, how is this going to affect my dogs? And that is something that I'm not too sure of. Based on other reviews, there has been some where the dogs were very uncomfortable with this pest repeller. However, others have said that their dogs don't seem to hear it. So that is something you need to be mindful of. If you do use this around your dogs and you notice a change in behavior, whether that be panting or their pacing just can't seem to get comfortable, it is most likely because of this pest repeller, and all you need to do is unplug it and move it to somewhere where they're not going to hear it. But with that, this does have a 360-degree emission angle, and it's also going to provide repellent for a little over 1,000 square feet. So if you have a bigger home than that, or a bigger attic or bigger garage, then you may need to get a couple of these just to effectively cover the whole area. But with all that being said, if you have noticed an issue with rodents or bugs and it's not a full-blown infestation yet, then this is something that you could consider trying out before reaching out to an exterminator or other methods of pest repellents.